to Tone Wars Sunday night. I'm Carrie, and that's Jarrod.
What's up, everybody? Good to see you all here. Thanks for joining us tonight. Just checking the meters here. Check. All right, we're good. Oh,
we had a cold, dreary, rainy day here in Michigan.
Yep, nice and cold and dreary.
Yeah, it wasn't so bad.
No, not too bad. It's nice out on the deck, you know.
Yeah.
Got the fire table going and stuff, so not a big deal.
Absolutely. Sometimes I like a dreary day.
Yep.
Especially on the weekend, a Saturday or Sunday.
It makes you feel okay to be lazy.
Yes, you can just snuggle up on the couch and
Yep. Get a blanket and a good TV show, which there isn't much of these days, but there's always something, I guess, you can dig through.
not feel bad about it.
Yep. I like the nostalgic stuff.
We did want to say Happy Veterans Day.
Yes.
And thanks to all of you who have served.
Yes.
We appreciate it more than we even know, I'm sure.
Yes, all you guys are and women are awesome. All of you. Thank you so much. We do not take you for granted at all.
Absolutely.
If it wasn't for your sacrifice, we wouldn't be the amazing country that we are today. Especially today.
Yeah. So, do you want to jump right in?
Yeah, let's say hi to some people and, read some comments, and we'll talk about the upcoming software update for the Tonex and Tonex One.
Right.
And I'll play some stuff for you guys, and we'll have fun.
Stuff.
Let's have fun tonight.
All right, so we have Gary Davlin is the first one.
Hello, Gary Davlin. You
Tom F.
debonair
says he's
son of a bitch. What's going on, man? Good to see you.
You're brave to drink the bubbly water right now.
I'm gonna be a walking burp fest tonight.
I know. I was like, I would like one of those too, but if I would be burping the whole show.
Yeah, you talk more than me, so you were reading a lot of stuff.
You definitely talk more than me. I would be burping more than you.
Yeah, one of those two would happen.
Anyway, Tom F has to catch the replay.
What's going on, Tom? Hope you enjoy the replay.
Ben Burnett says, still no great wax moth or beluga whale to test which is truly better. Without the refined hearing of either, can we trust our own ears?
Well, I mean, it's like Eddie Van Halen always said, if it sounds good, it is good, right? If you like it, that's all that matters. What's going on, Ben?
Flux says, go Tone Wars. The Tonex ecosystem gets so much better with this new update that makes it real live rig option.
What's up, Will?
Impressed with what Tonex One can do now. I want to try it at NAMM this year.
Dude, the Tonex One, I was blown away. I'll get into it in a few minutes here, but oh my God. Last night when I was setting up for the video, I was like, you got to be kidding me. I could do all this stuff now? Like, when the update came up and I did the video for the main Tonex pedal, I was like, I heard it works with the Tonex One too, but I haven't gotten around to testing it. But seeing's believing, hearing's believing, playing through it's believing, and I just couldn't believe it. This little teeny thing sitting on the floor in front of me is doing everything that you're hearing tonight, and I'm just like, what? But we'll get into more of that in a minute.
Ooh, the Metal Edge, thank you for the super chat.
Oh, thank you.
He says, I was impressed. You played some Queensryche riffs in a previous video. Good job, and do more.
I will. Thank you. I think it was you that suggested that.
Yeah,
Might have been, I think so, yeah. And I was like, all right, let me see here. And I just learned, the intro to Operation Mindcrime. And I'm like, that's just such an ominous sounding riff. And it was pretty easy to play. So yeah, and it's fun to play. I almost downloaded the backing track for it, but then I would have got copyrighted. So I was like, I'll just play it without the drums. So
Martin Hensley is here. He
Hey.
says, hey Jarrod, not only did Ozzy shun Jakey Lee, but he shunned Brad Gillis too.
I didn't hear about the Brad Gillis thing, but it wouldn't surprise me if Sharon threw him under the bus as well. Sharon's not well liked in the metal community.
Golden Formula is here.
Sorry, I was drinking. Hey, what's up, man?
Vince Salutari is here.
Vince, what's happening, dude? Good to see you.
Pathfinder.
Hey, what's going on?
Flux says, I've spent the weekend at studio testing the Savage Mark II with 6650s against 5153 100 watt Revv Gen 120 Mark III Angle Powerball 2 Randall KH103 etc.
Wow. That sounds like a fun weekend. That's a lot of... I was raking leaves and painting, so I had a lot of fun.
Fox Pathfinder says Jensen just put out a new speaker for metal players.
Oh, really? I haven't played any... I've played Jensen's once. I have to try them out. Whenever I hear Jensen, I think of the car stereos back in the 80s. Dude, I got a Jensen, bro. That's always what hits my head, you know, when I
don't think of anything when I hear Jensen.
Really? Well, you're a girl. It wasn't Maybelline or Jordache, so remember Jordache?
Mm-hmm. Those were so uncomfortable.
Dude,
so uncomfortable.
If you were a guy, they were even more uncomfortable.
No give at all.
Nut twisters, man. I don't know how many times I sat down at, you know, those desks with the chair desk thing, and you sit down and you're like, oh, I'm a soprano now.
Jeans in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s.
Sandpaper.
Yeah, not comfortable.
And if you didn't wear them tight, then if you wore baggy jeans to school, everyone made fun of you.
Yeah.
Like, what's that? You know, and then, what was it, like 15 years later, chinos came out, and they were like, you could walk in them and you didn't even see your legs move. You looked like you were floating everywhere. It's like, what the hell, man?
Finally.
We have overcorrected.
When was it? Do you think it was like about 2010-ish when they came out with the stretchy, like the PJ stretchy jeans? Yeah.
That's all I wear now.
Yeah.
And Chuck Norris invented them first.
Thank God.
Back in the 80s, he had the I don't know what you called it, but the flexible crotch.
Yeah.
You can kick over your head in these. And it's like, why didn't people think, like, why don't you make the whole area like that, all of it? And they finally caught on to that. So thanks to Chuck Norris, we have stretchy jeans now.
Flux says the Savage held its own against a number of them, but I think I'm liking what I got from the KT-88s and the Savage last week more. I might be buying back my Savage Mark II and running KT-88s in it.
Dude, the Savage is amazing. You know, I haven't played that in a while live. Maybe I should do that soon. That amp, every time I plug into that thing and switch to channel 4, I'm like, oh my God.
Ben says, I've already finished one 16-ounce beer and the intro music is still playing. Jarrod must be having trouble with his makeup.
Yeah, because I wear makeup.
Chris Nash, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Let's see. MG5150 says, I see that jug of moonshine there. Are you talking about this one? This red jug of moonshine?
If that was moonshine, she would be passed out.
Absolutely.
Probably be dead.
Because I'm a 2-drink limit.
Yeah.
Any more than 2 drinks and I am done. Cheap date.
It's a cheap date. 2 drinks. I'm ready to go.
Paul Smith, what's up, Jarrod?
Hey, Paul, what's happening, man?
My screen. No, he says, great talk yesterday. Hello, Carrie and everyone.
Yes, it was. Good
Martin
to see you, man.
Hensley says, question, Jarrod, is a baritone guitar that is 26.5 scale like a 7-string?
Well, I think they make them 6 strings as well. They just do it so you can tune them lower and then still have that string tension. Otherwise, like if I take like a regular, you know, scale length and tune it down, the strings will be all rubber bandy, and you'll have to get, you know, bridge cables.
Got that rubber band man song.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why they make them, so you can have the same size strings but tune lower.
Steve Shaheen and probably Jordan as well.
What's going on, you guys? Hey, you guys.
He said we made a smoked ham tonight. So good.
Ooh.
Smoked ham. Sounds
Nice.
salty.
We had smoked chili, and it was good. It was divine.
It's farty.
It's farty. We're making our own music.
Jared's got his own percussion.
Between the two of us, we wrote like a whole symphony today. What do we want to call this
Burps
one?
and farts.
The upper register and the lower register. What are we going to do for mid-range instruments? I don't know. Let us know in the chat.
Let us not know.
Yeah, we don't really want to know. A kazoo.
Y'all brains are.
Yeah, I'd open up Pandora's box with that one.
Don't want to know. Why SVH 7 strings come in different scale lengths?
Yep.
And hello, YSBH.
Hello.
CS is here.
Hey, what's up, man?
Snakebite, hello.
How's the basement coming along, Chris?
Greg Tribolato. Hi, Greg.
Hey,
It's
what's
been
up, Greg?
A moment since you've joined us.
He's our smoking buddy from Cali. What's going on, man?
Trey Guthrie is here.
What's happening?
CS says basement is just about finished. Need to paint the trim, and that's it. Also picked up a new guitar this weekend. Oh, what guitar did you get?
What'd you get?
Chuck's, Flux. Chuck and Flux.
Chuck and Flux.
Flux says Chuck Norris action jeans.
Yep, that's what they were. Chuck Norris action jeans.
Boy.
Oh man, Chuck Norris. So many good things he's brought to our lives.
Greg Tribolato, you gonna smoke a turkey this month for Turkey Day? You better.
I don't know. I might just do turkey breasts because they turn out freaking amazing. Or those freaking ribs.
Yeah. My mom decided she wanted to do the turkey.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, she's 74 and she's like, this will be my last one, just let me do it. So I'm like, but Mom, I can smoke it. It's gonna be great. And
let her have her
hold
turkey.
it. Just don't touch the salt, man.
Yeah. Yikes.
Headrush amp clones and rigs. Hello.
Hey, what's happening?
Says amazing to see you guys and girl again. It's a great update on the Tonex. It takes the Kemper and quad Cortex to a big fight.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's this little stick of dynamite, man. It's got a lot of punch in it, man. A lot of good stuff. Yep.
Death Metal Devin says, how many damn KHE switchers you got, man?
I have 2, and each one has an effects loop switcher with it. So it looks like I got 4, but I have 2. So I can have 16 amps up here and all hooked up. So if it wasn't for that piece of gear, I don't know what I would do, because doing videos now is very easy. I just switch to whatever amp I want to do and done, So I love that piece of gear. Love it.
Luke Wilson says, get some JNCOs. Laugh out loud. You know what a JNCO is?
I think it's isn't that the huge pants?
I don't know.
Yeah. Is that what you're talking about? If that's what I'm thinking, please elaborate.
Yeah, what's a JNCO?
Yeah.
Chris Nash says, Carrie, I hear you about being a lightweight with alcohol. Ain't no shame in that. I'm a 2 to 3 drink person myself when I actually do drink. Yep.
That's why
I literally feel more relaxed with just 1 drink, and 2 drinks. Well, I'm pretty happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to. That's why I don't drink that much down here anymore when we're live, because it just makes me tired now.
It does.
I just wanna go to
Sometimes it
sleep.
goes wrong, and I just get tired.
I'll just be like, after the show's over, I'll just hit stop and I go upstairs.
That's why we can't drink whiskey anymore in the show, because we both just want to go to bed.
Yep, it's crazy. Like, it takes everything out of me.
Sweetie.
Yep, I just can't do it. I got so much stuff upstairs that I haven't drank in so long,
And it's never a good sleep. If you go to sleep because of alcohol, you're up at 2 o'clock in the morning hating your life.
Oh, yeah. You're thirsty and you're like, oh, my God. You're peeing and drinking something at the same time. It's a freaking fountain. Yeah, it sucks, man.
Oh, let's see. What I miss? Martin Henley is talking to Fla. Paul Smith says, snap. Whoa. I don't know what you're saying, man. He did something to a turkey. I'm hoping my new pit gets here soon so I can do it. What is that?
Oh, spatchcock.
What's that?
I've heard of it. I can't remember what it is now.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's a way to cook a turkey.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I'm like, I might leave that alone. I don't know.
The last part of that word sounds a little dirty. What you do with your turkey is your business. You probably shouldn't share that publicly. Jeez, Paul.
I'm going to check on this one. Flux says, I was on local TV with Chuck Norris as a kid. Oh, I trained initially under one of Chuck's main stuntmen. Chuck came and taught our class for the TV show. He was cool. Very nice guy.
Yeah, he's one of the best, man. He's a super cool guy. I've always heard good things about Chuckers.
CS says, it's an LTD Elite ST1 made in Japan. Not very common. Essentially the ESP two before they changed to the E. You guys, it's a real smooth layer.
Jargon and
Whatever.
jargon, another guitar nerd
Letters
jargon.
and numbers and
Yeah.
such things.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Ta-da!
And then they switched over to
Luke Wilson says, haha, yes, GNCO's Jinkos are the huge pant leg,
Yeah.
new metal jeans. Oh!
Yeah, remember those?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like a skirt on each leg.
Look like you're floating. I'm so manly, I don't just wear one skirt. I wear two. What's up, bitches?
Love it.
Yeah, those were funny, man. I never understood that whole.
And they were all ripped up on the bottom because
Yeah.
they drug on the floor.
Yeah.
They were wet, always wet with
Yep.
muddy dirt, and
Yeah.
it's shredded.
Just had some dog poop on them, you know. I mean, I don't understand, like, whoever invented those. It's like, guys, look. I mean, weren't they talked out of that? If I was working somewhere where they were making clothes and some dude walked up to me and said, dude, check these out,
I think
you know.
that's the whole idea, though. It was an alternative look, you know.
Well, it was like a correction of the skinny, tight everything. And they're like, all right, we're done with this. Kind of like what happened with the flannel rock.
Yeah.
You know, hair metal was so huge and it just got to be ridiculous, you know. And then they were like, all right, we need to correct this. So
Go
they
the
went
other way.
completely opposite. No guitar solos. Everybody sounds depressed when they sing, you know.
Feel free to wear flannels as often as
Yeah.
you want, though.
Yeah.
Flannels never really went out.
Yeah, flannel's still cool, but still, it was like this overcorrected thing, you know, and all the singers then started to sound the same,
Yeah.
and it just turned into its own, you know, kind of mockery of itself. And then now it's everything.
Yeah.
It's just everything. You just, whatever you like, you know.
We're headed back to, I was just reading an article the other day, not that you care about this, but since we're talking about jeans, like the skinny jeans for women and stuff, they're so out right now.
Oh, really?
Yes, they gotta be baggy.
Poofy?
Yes, and short, like floods as well.
Oh, really? Dudes are wearing
That's-
floods now, too. It's
Yeah.
like, what?
Yeah, and it's just like, if you aren't a string bean and super tall, you look absolutely terrible
Oh, I
in
can
these
imagine.
wide-legged, that's what it is, wide-legged short jeans.
Wide-legged mom jeans,
Yeah,
right?
yes. If you'd like to look terrible.
If you want to look 40 when you're 13, get these.
Yeah. I think I'll stick to my skinny jeans
Yeah,
for a bit.
exactly. Why? And most women don't want to add size to
Right.
themselves. They want to try to divert from that. And
Look at my skinny ankles.
yeah. Yeah, look at the dudes. No dude ever said, dude, she's got nice ankles.
Unless
bro."
she didn't.
Yeah, unless she did.
Unless she doesn't have nice ankles.
And then it's cankles. But still, we're not usually concerned about that kind of stuff. But yeah.
That's funny. Oh, Paul is elaborating. Oh, I think I missed one too. Chris Nash, not as bad as Ibanez model numbers, at least.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So Paul Smith says, you cut out the backbone and flatten it out. Laugh out loud. It's more open. You get better smoke coverage and even cooking. Oh, okay.
Oh, so that's how you're
I can
covering
get
up
on
for
board
your
with the naughty
little.
word.
That's how you're covering up for your little weekend adventures. No, he's right. That's what it is.
I might still do one just for me.
Yeah, yeah, you do. You get more smoke through the whole thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Flux says, how about parachute pants? Popular around 19. Did you have
Yeah.
parachute pants? You
Yeah.
did, didn't
With the
you?
zippers everywhere.
The Michael Jackson
Yeah,
look.
I didn't have the Michael Jackson pants, but I had to have parachute pants. I only got one pair though, because I grew up in a strict home, you know. But I got one pair, and I got to wear them once a week, and you know, it was almost like you mark it on the calendar.
Parachute pants day.
Yep, I could be cool on Thursdays every week. You
I love
know,
it so much.
and they made that weird noise when you walked around in them. Yeah, they definitely weren't ninja pants, you know.
Oh, you couldn't sneak around in those things.
Nope. Everybody heard you coming.
CS says they were for skaters for the extra leg room for skateboard. Oh, tricks and jumps. Seems like you'd trip over them, get the pant legs stuck in the...
Or your skateboard would go flying up your pant leg. Like, where'd it go?
Let's see. Flux says, what amp captures are you playing through tonight? The Tonex One tonight.
Oh, I'm doing the Red 7 Leviathan Channel 2 tonight. Yeah, I didn't make any other captures for the video. I just decided that sounded good, so I'll just stick with that for tonight.
Oh, gosh darn it. Paul Smith says no floods.
No floods.
Indy says, hey, hi Indy.
Hey, what's happening?
Martin Hensley, how about moo-moos? All right.
Oh, moo-moos.
So I'm all about a moo-moo at night. All about it.
But just not in public, right?
Right, not in public,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I could wear one around the house at night.
It's like the women's version of lounge pants. Is that what it is?
I mean, we have lounge pants too, but
Yeah, but so when you see your girl wearing a moo-moo, you ain't going out tonight. That's it.
you're in for the night.
Yep, settled in. I guess it's Netflix and chill
With the
tonight,
little-
isn't it?
The little bonnet
Yeah,
on, you're gonna keep your
scary
hair up.
bun, the whole bit. You're like, hey, let's sit on the couch. I guess that's what we're doing.
This Box Pathfinder says, I dated this one chick once that would have been a perfect 10, but she had cankles.
Well, hey, that's not such a bad thing.
Nobody's perfect.
Hey, I'll take a perfect 10 with cankles. No big deal.
Did you see Sonic Drive Studios' funky colored Leviathan?
Yes, he had it made after the Joker. I think that was the theme, the Joker theme. Now, if I could do it again, I would have had mine steampunked, like John Brown's. Yeah, I'll show you the steampunk version. Oh my God, it's glorious.
I bet it is. We
It's
both
absolutely
love that. Yeah.
phenomenal. Yeah, it's very, very cool.
Well, we are caught up on the chats. Did you want to play
The chats.
a little bit?
Let's do some shreds.
Do the shreds.
Let's do a little bit of guitar stuff. All right, 1 second. Let me get my bearings here. I have to get my... So I'll just play the... So I got 3 presets tonight, which is something I learned last night when I was setting this up. I was like, all right, I'm going to shoot this video really quick. I'm like, man, if I only had 3, because I usually go with 3. I got the dry crunch, I got the one with a little bit of chorus and delay, and then I have the lead with some delay on it. I'm like, I can get by without it, but I wish I could do this. And then as I was setting it up, I'm like, wait a minute. And I saw a video on YouTube from another YouTuber that was talking about tips and tricks and 3 presets. And I'm like, wait a minute, you got to be kidding me. So you hold down the mode button and the main foot switch at the same time. Excuse me. And all 3 of the lights light up different, whatever colors you want them to do. So I dragged and dropped another preset in there, dialed it up real quick. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I got 3 presets now in this dinky little pedal. So I started, messing around with it. And I'm like, I could literally play on stage with this thing right now, and I'm freaking blown away. So yeah, I mean, this thing is like I said in the video, it's like a Harry Potter tent of pedals right here. So let me just play a couple riffs for you, and I'll do a mix. There you go. There's 3 for you.
Nice.
Dude, I'm just blown away at how stupid small this thing is. And it can do all the stuff. It's crazy.
I don't know what it is, but I remember something like that.
Phenomenal cosmic powers. Itty bitty living space.
There you go. Scott Fulmer, thank you for the super chat.
Hey, Scott, what's happening, man?
Says
Thank you.
Monster guitar playing.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that very much.
Ben Burnett says Carrie's outfit is fire. Jarrod is just a smoldering pile of leaves compared to the Carrie is rocking. A smoldering pile of leaves.
Hey, at least I'm smoldering.
Right.
Have you seen my smolder, sir?
That's
Yep,
funny.
she does look great tonight.
Well, thanks.
Yes, quite good.
I tried.
You tried.
Let's see. I lost. Oh, here it is. Flux. That was nice, by the way.
What?
Noise playing.
Oh, thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I was inspired. Like,
By my
guys,
outfit?
yes, that's what it was. Had nothing to do with the Tonex software update.
Or the cool purple board.
All about this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Love it.
No, it was inspiring to play through this, man. It was really, really good. And I'm still blown away at, because like when they came out with the update, I'm like, okay, I mean, yeah, amazing, freaking awesome. It's going in the big pedal. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. You guys are putting in the little pedal too? They're like, yeah. I'm like, holy, like, what? Like, oh my God, it's just incredible. I mean, if everybody on the planet that plays guitar doesn't get one of these, at least for a backup rig, you guys are crazy. $179, and you can have this as a carry-on. Not even you put it in your pocket, It's like, really? Like, how do you not gig with this? It's just amazing,
Flux says, I want to get a Red 7 Hybrid 100, but they are $4,700, so it will be a bit. I'm hoping Luca is at NAMM so I can ask him about customization options.
Luca will be at NAMM. We're gonna be at NAMM. We're gonna hang out with Luca and a bunch of other people.
That's what we were supposed to do.
I know. We got to book the flights. We'll do that tonight.
Okay.
Yes, over a cigar. We'll book
Well.
the flights.
The rest of mine, anyway.
Yeah, the rest of yours.
Vox says, what makes it a hybrid?
I think that they're blending 2 different amps together. I think there's a clean channel in it, and there's a amalgamation of 2 different of their amps in the other high gain channels. I think the Leviathan's insane. I love that amp. It's freaking awesome.
Martin Hensley says it sounds really good.
Thank you, sir.
Paul Smith said it sounded great.
Thank you.
Flux says that rig cuts through big time. Nice job.
Hell yeah.
Steve Arton, $180 monster rig. Just wow.
It's a total no-brainer. It really is. And I mean, what would be funny? It's like a stocking stuffer size gift, but you pull it out and it's like, wait, oh, that's all you got me? It's like, yeah, plug it in, dude, do the update, and you're like, holy crap, like stocking stuffer. I mean, if you wouldn't be able to fit all that stuff under the tree, let alone in the stocking, if it was all real, So, and like I said, the effects are great. I mean, I love the chorus. I mean, the chorus is insane on this thing. It's really good.
Fox Pathfinder says, okay, so it's all about tube then.
Tubes.
Oh. Joe Stop, Tonex One, sounding spectacular tonight.
Thank you, sir.
Clyde Williams, sir, you need to behave right now. Flux says it's amazing that you're just playing through a single little pedal. We are living in a special time.
Yeah, this thing is literally 1/3 of the size of a stomp box. 1/3 of the size. And, I mean, the tech they put in this thing is ridiculous. I don't even know how much smaller you can go at this point on one of these pedals.
Steve Arton says, I hope someone at Kemper is watching this.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's what's so great about the free enterprise market, and capitalism. I mean, if somebody comes up with something that the general public are like, I'm not going to pay for that, it's an opportunity for another company to go, well, I'll come up with this. And you know, turn the market on its head, and it creates, you know, it creates a shift in the market. And smart companies like IK Multimedia have done that with the Tonex stuff, and it's very affordable stuff. And you know what's funny is like we keep getting blown away by like the new thing that comes out and oh this and that, and then you think, how can things get any better? And then a company comes out and goes, well, here's our new thing that's smaller, way less money, and it does a lot more. And you're like, how do they do this? You know, it's insane. You know, so yeah, I didn't see any of this coming because I've been talking to them guys over at IK for about a year and a half or so now, and they're like, well, we got some stuff in the works, because I kept waiting for the mothership to come up. Like, here's our mothership. It's got 8 billion delays and choruses and reverbs and all this, and like 56 stump switches, and you know, it's got a holographic, you know, screen, or you know, like, you know what I mean? It floats, you know, it's got a chip you can implant in your head. What do you think it'll do? And it's like it's crazy, you know, and I'm sure they're working on some sort of, I don't know, I have no inside information, but maybe they'll come up with something sort of like that. But they came out with like the software updates for the already existing pedals, which are amazing, and it's like, I didn't know you could fit all that in there. And the guys there, a couple of them I've been talking to, they're like, we didn't either, but we did. We made it work. And they're like, they're blown away too. They actually got it to work.
Excuse me, Jim Simmons, Jarrod, I just bought a Sonic Cake Matrobox 2 modeling floorboard, and it has an effects loop. I wonder how a Tonex pedal would sound through it.
Oh yeah, do it, man. Absolutely put it in there.
Joe Stoff says, Tonex One plus Leviathan equals gold.
Yes, it does.
Flux
You're right,
is
sir.
On fire.
Thank you, sir.
Martin Hensley's got to go. We'll see you guys, we'll see you next week.
Yeah, see you next week, dude. Thanks for stopping by.
Let's see. Indy's giving you the horns. Huge tone, amazing skills from Jay.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, just Jay.
Jay. Oh,
Just
okay.
Jay. Let's see.
We know several Jays.
Flux says, we're missing Braxel. Haven't seen him at the last few live hangs. I think he bowls on Sundays.
Oh, could
That'd
be.
be fun. We haven't done that yet.
We've talked about that, haven't we?
Yeah, we haven't
talked
balled.
about that.
We haven't balled.
We haven't.
We haven't balled together yet.
We're ballers. We're separate ballers. Together, who knows?
We should try that though. Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe.
Let's go tomorrow.
All right, we can go tomorrow. We'll be balling and bowling.
That's funny. 50 says Music Man and JP just released a 10th anniversary.
I saw
Majesty.
that. Yeah, that looks really cool. I love the pickups. They look amazing.
Flux likes my outfit too.
It's a good.
Steve Art and Carrie is always fire, even in a muumuu. I like that. Yes.
Can you wear a muumuu next week?
It's amazing.
I dare you.
Bring one of my nightgowns.
Show up in a muumuu next week. I dare you.
That tie-dye deal that I wear is kind of muumuu-ish.
Yeah. So what size super chat would you need?
Exactly. I need a pretty hefty super chat to wear a muumuu on the show next week.
That would be funny.
It is funny.
Here we are, damn it.
Flux
At the
says,
Walmarts.
You are dressed very metal. That's a lead singer outfit.
Yep. She wore it to church today. So
I did wear it to church today.
Yep. They made her sit in the balcony.
The many sides of Carrie. Right?
Yeah.
I know I used to dress like this more often.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I'm kind of out of the whole music scene at this point, and doesn't fit everywhere. Let's see. Jay says some sellers even sell this around $150, which is hard to beat.
Yeah, it really is. It's hard to beat, man. I mean, seriously, no matter where you're at with your rig, I mean, having something like this in your back pocket would be amazing. And a lot of people, I honestly think they could get it to sound good enough to be like, gosh, what am I going to take to the show tonight? And they see it and they're like, you know what? Tonight's the night. I'm going to freak out my band members and bring this. They'll be like, where's your rig? Here it is. Boop. You know? And then like the sound guy, you plop it on the floor and he's got to plug it in. He's like, really, dude? You're going with that tonight? Yep. Stand back. Wouldn't that be funny?
did I already read Jay's? Some sellers even saw. I think that's what I just. Flux says, I want to connect at NAMM with you guys. I want to walk the floor with you.
Hell yeah.
We'll be
Us
there.
too. We will be there. It would be fun, man. Absolutely, it'd be fun.
Jay says, what are the effects? Did you put chorus reverb?
Yeah, so I have it's a boosted capture of the Leviathan. So the boost is baked in. And there's a noise gate on the crunch, just the regular crunch patch, the dry one. And the second one has delay and chorus on it. And that's my wet or big crunch or whatever you want to call it. And then my lead is basically a different adjustment on the noise gate so my notes don't, get chopped off. And it's just delay, just 850 millisecond delay. And that's it. Real simple, straightforward rig.
Steve Arton, I got that Daffy Duck reference. Consequences. As long as I'm rich. Did you say something funny?
I don't know. Maybe I did.
Steve.
You never know.
Steve Arton, oh wait, that was Aladdin. Oh, okay. It was
Aladdin. Yeah, it was Aladdin. Yep.
Let's see. Tony Krozik, hello. Good
Hey,
day.
what's
Late
up,
to
man?
the show. That little Tonex rips.
It does, dude. It's crazy, isn't it? It's ridiculous.
Flux says, Jarrod, I sent over my Savage Mark II KT88 DI captures to you earlier today. You should try them into the PA50. I made them for it.
Ah, cool. Thanks, man. I will definitely check those out. Thank you. I will, for sure.
Stephen McKee says, hi all, Jarrod, can your Tonex capture files be imported into a Tonex One?
I believe they can, yes. I don't see why not. Yeah, because I do it here all the time. Every time I demo the Tonex One, I use my own captures that I've been working with and selling for a long time now. So yes, they will easily go in there. And when the update is available for everyone, when it's out of beta stage, I might even start making some presets. And so that when you buy a pack from me, you'll get a couple presets with it that are already ready to go. You just drag and drop, and then you can go live with them and have exactly what I'm using here. The delays and the choruses and all that stuff will be on there already, and you can just drag and drop those. So that would be nice too.
Jeff Hirschberg.
Hey, what's up, Jeff?
I skipped you, Voxpat. I'll come back to that one. I'm sorry. He says, hello, and late to the party due to watching the crap Cowboys get slaughtered. Sorry about your football team.
Your football.
Football. Vox Pathfinder, stupid question, but what are you piping this pedal into to get sound?
Just directly into my mixer, which is hooked up to my interface. Yep, so that's it. Just directly into that.
Steve McKee says, oh, cool, thanks. He says he has numerous ones.
Oh, good, man. Thank you. I'm glad people are digging my captures. I mean, I'm probably going to make a bunch of boosted captures for pedals like the Tonex One because I got to do that with the Nano Cortex as well because there's no boost in the chain. So I used to be a huge hater of boosted captures because all the ones I tried for Kemper, several years ago, I'm like, dude, these sound like ass. I mean, they're just awful. They're real choppy and harsh, and I'm like, who plays these, And so I kind of had a bad taste in my mouth with those. And then I made one for the Nano a couple weeks ago, and I was like, dude, this is freaking money. I mean, it's perfect. So I'm like, all right. So yesterday I made one for the Tonex One, thinking, well, all right, let's see what happens. And first chug, I'm like, there it is. Holy crap, this is, oh my God. So I was like, all right, I'm going to start doing these. Because if it wasn't for that, I couldn't have done the episode. No. So I'm glad it worked out.
50 says, Jarrod, a lot of people complain about Splawn amps being or feeling stiff against, for example, a Friedman. What is your opinion on that?
I think Splawn amps feel amazing. Yeah, those people are smoking something wacky because I love my Splawn Nitro. I think it feels and plays amazing. I got no issues with that amp whatsoever. And honestly, I shot out the Splawn quick rod against I think a Marshall, and I might have had a Friedman in that too, but I didn't notice any bad things about the Splawn stuff at all. I think Splawns are amazing. Yeah, they're really good amps. They're one of the best built bang for the buck say that 10 times. American-made amps that you can get, and the Nitro's insane. If I was to like go after a legit modded Marshall tone, I'd just call Scott Splawn and order a quick rod. You know, I mean, those things are insane. Really good amps.
Jim Simmons, Jarrod, can you turn the cab sim on and off just with the Tonex pedal?
I've never tried it, so I don't want to speak out of turn. So I don't know.
Christopher! Oh
Dude,
my gosh, where have you been?
where have you been? What the hell, dude?
We just said last week we haven't seen Christopher.
Haven't seen Christopher
we
in a
don't
while.
know what he's even eating anymore.
We were worried about you. We thought you starved to death.
I know.
You were reporting your food. What's up, man?
Oh gosh. Stephen McKee says your Tonex spawn capture is incredible.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I do have the Nitros out there. Yeah, they're good, man. The freaking Nitro's amazing.
Christopher says he's a day late and $1 short the damn daylight savings time.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it, man.
Hope
that
everyone
will do
has
it.
a great weekend and week.
You too. You too, sir.
Fox, Jarrod, the Driftwood Purple Nightmare is on my list. What are your memories of the one you owned?
Okay.
Yes, what are the happy memories?
I like how it sounds, but it's really sluggish to play, in my opinion. It's got that really like dual rec, loose kind of feel to it, and even when you boost it, it still stays a little loose for my taste. Now, some guys like that. Some guys are like, that's what I want. But for me, it was too loose, and I honestly captured it, and I prefer the captures because the captures feel better. But if Merrick was to tighten that amp up a little bit, it would be a total keeper for me. But I parted ways with it because every time I played it, I'm like, this thing sounds incredible, but the looseness, I just can't deal with it, you know. So I ended up parting ways with it because we listen with our hands, you know. So if you're somebody like me, anyways, and you play something that's sluggish. Talk to the hand. If you're somebody like me and you play something that's sluggish, you start feeling like there's something wrong. Like, what's going on? What's wrong here? I have to dig in too hard, or I have to beat the piss out of my strings, or it's just something that felt sluggish to me all the time, you know? So, but if you like that, then get it. If you like tighter amps, then maybe not, you know? And one way I found as a workaround is there's a built-in boost pedal-ish kind of thing. So I would turn that on and then dial it in accordingly. I wouldn't use the full spectrum of it, and then I would boost the amp, and then it got pretty tight for me. But I was like, I don't know. It just wasn't working for me regarding the feel and response. But the sound is amazing. So that's my memory of it.
We're caught up. You want to play something?
Yes, I do. So let me mute the mics here.
I'm
1
go
second.
on a playing spree.
Yeah, why not? 1 second.
Oh, I thought you were going to do more.
I got to switch guitars.
I see.
I got to switch tars. Yeah, in the middle of that solo, the last one, my volume knob was halfway down, and I bumped it. And I was like, why are my notes dying? That's weird. And that's why.
Vox Pathfinder, blues players like sagging amplifiers.
Yes, they do. They like that kind of stuff. Metal guys don't. Metal guys like tight, responsive, nasty amplifiers.
50, do you sell gear on Reverb? If so, what is your shop name?
I haven't sold much on Reverb, so I'm trying to remember what my shop name is. Yeah, I rarely sell stuff, but you know, the thing is I need to, because there's a bunch of stuff here.
I can't see with these. I can only see up close with these.
Oh, really? So I look like a blur right now?
Yeah, everything else all blurry.
I'm a blob. I'm a blob. But yeah, I need to sell a bunch of stuff because I have several amps here that I got to part ways with. I thought I had a buyer for the Iconic, and ended up not being the case. So
you can just message him if you're interested in something.
Yeah.
What do you?
I'm selling the Hughes and Kettner Triamp for sure. I got to get rid of that. Great amp, but just didn't gel with me. The Iconic I'm selling because I only have so much space here. It's a great amp, but there's just, after a while, you just cycles through stuff.
And you've probably captured them, so you've got the noises, right?
I haven't captured either one of those. I know, weird, huh?
Well,
maybe I should.
maybe before you sell, you need to capture
Maybe I
them.
should. Yeah, but yeah, those and maybe one or two other ones that I want to, make room for.
Yeah.
But
you can message them on Facebook,
yeah.
Messenger.
Yep.
Send them an email.
Feel free.
All of the things.
Thanks for asking, though. I appreciate it.
Well, we're caught up again. Want to play some more?
Yeah, let me just tune this one up here. It's been...
Oh, actually, I just refreshed. So, let's see. Where did I leave off? There's Christopher, and there's 50. Okay. Flux, your QC captures of the Purple Nightmare are excellent.
Thank you.
The captures I have made me very interested in getting a real one. I do love amp seg, and I love German amps. The Nightmare can take 6L6 or KT88s.
Yep, it sure can. Yeah, the captures came out great. I could play those all day because that amp sounds great. It just doesn't feel as good as it sounds to me. Other
do
people?
The Purple Nightmare captures feel better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, they feel better.
There you go. So if you like the tone, get the captures.
Yeah, exactly. So like my buddy Matt, his son Zach is this. I don't even think you've ever heard him play. This guy is like Yngwie Malmsteen, but he's just a kid, and he loves the amp and he plays through it all the time. And this guy is amazing on guitar. So. So yeah, they play it all the time. They love it. So it just, it's like they say, one man's chicken is another man's steak. It's just the way it is.
Let's see. Dory McMahon says, sounds so good. Jeff and I love to rock out with you guys on Sundays.
Thank you. And we love to do it with you guys too. Thank you.
Flux says, dang it, Jarrod, you're manipulating me into wanting a Tonex One. Just by your tone alone, a Tonex One with your captures on it is a complete ready-to-go travel rig at the lowest price ever.
No, thank you. And yes, I am manipulating you into it on purpose because I think it's a great value. I mean, $180, and it can do all that.
And if you're going to do it, do they sell it at?
They sell at Motor City. They sell them at Sweetwater. I got links below.
Use his affiliate links.
Please do.
Go up into the description, click on the affiliate link so that he can get some points.
Yeah, I need some brownie points with these companies, so they'll send me more stuff to do videos for you guys with. But yeah, I mean, seriously, like, it's a no-brainer piece of gear. It really is, and it's not like you got to spend thousands of dollars on it. I mean, you're going to spend less than $200 on this thing, get a capture pack from whoever you want, whether it's me or anybody else, or capture your own amps, and, like, you're going to be blown away at what you can do with this dinky little pedal. You're just going to be, like, it's just insane. Like, it's almost going to be like a fun prank to play on people. Like, show up to your band practice with it, and your band's like, what are you doing, bro? And you're like, yo, just wait, guys. And it sounds amazing. They're all going to be like, what the hell?
Tony Krozik said, that's meat and potatoes tone. Awesome. Getting the meat sweats.
Meat sweats. I should make a pack called Meat Sweats.
Flux says, Jarrod, make sure you let me and Tony Krozik know when you're selling stuff.
Oh, for sure, man. For sure. I'll probably just post it on the community section of the channel. I can do that for you guys.
Tony says, sold my 1988 Randall RG100 ES Dimebag Darrell head a couple weeks ago. Don't own any more solid state amps now. All tubes.
All tubes, huh? Good for you, man. Tubes rule.
Tubes rule. Indy, the 10th anniversary Don Petrucci Majesty looks nice. It could be cool to order a costume one with the True Temperament frets.
Oh, man. I would love to have that guitar, but I just, I am pretty done spending money on gear. Yeah, and other things. I honestly don't really want to buy any more gear at this point. I mean, I think I've done my bit for King and Country when it comes to that. I mean, you're seeing like not even half of my stuff. I got other stuff, I got all kinds of digital stuff over there. got guitars. I got, you know, it's just like there's only so many hours of the day that you can come down and play all this stuff. And I love it. But at this point, it's almost like I'm turning into a hoarder. And I don't, you know, I mean, if people want to send me stuff for review and let me keep it, I mean, that's fine. But I just don't want to spend any more money on it, you know. I mean, the thing that I spent money on this year that I enjoy the most is my e-bike. And that thing is just pure happiness for me. So, but I still love gear. I just think I've spent enough money on it for the time being. Something would have to be absolutely insane for me to get it, you know, like something that I just can't live without. But nothing like that's come along so far, you know.
Yep, still caught up. What time is it?
It is
8:20. You want to play another one?
Yeah, I can do.
What...
I can do. Ooh, let's do 3 shots. Let's do 3 shots. Since I'm not drinking 3 shots, I'll play 3 shots. All right, 1 second here. There you go. There's a
Revv.
couple more for you. Yep, that just proves that this rig is definitely live playing ready and worthy. You know, it could be a backup rig or it could be your main rig. So, and some people were asking too, like so like when you tap through the presets, it just goes 1 2 3 and then back to 1 2 3 1 2 3. So you might have to double tap to get to a different, you know, preset if you want. Like 1 is crunch, 2 is big crunch, 3 is lead. So if I want to go from lead to big crunch again, I have to just double tap and then I'm there. And it's just tap, tap, you know, and you're there. So there's always going to be little things you got to deal with smaller rigs. But I mean, if you find good workarounds or dial them in appropriately, I mean, it's simple. So yeah, I'm freaking digging this, man.
Skywalker65, hello, Jarrod.
Hey, what's up, man?
Are you going to do a Tonex pack for the EVH 5150 Stealth for all 3 channels? That would be awesome.
I can, and I will. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I think I need to do that. I've only done the red channel, so I need to do all 3 of them. So thanks for asking. I will make that happen for you.
50 says, hail the scorpions.
Hell yeah, you caught that, huh?
Serpentinius, what a name. Serpentinus? Not
Yeah.
Tinius. Says, can you please create a capture pack with that Revv generator?
Yes, I can do that. I think, don't I have that in an Ultimate Brutal?
Tony
I think it is.
said he thinks you have one for the Revv gen. Yep, I believe Jarrod has captures for the Revv gen.
Thank you. Yeah, it's in the Revv. It's in the Ultimate Brutal capture pack, volume 1, 2, or 3. One of those. It's in there, but I could do more.
Tony wants to say, speaking of John Pertucci, anybody try out his new cologne? And somebody said, Flux says, I hope it doesn't smell like his beard.
Yeah, he's really getting into the beard oils and all that stuff, man.
Flux says, that thing just cuts through. Really excited to see the IK booth at NAMM. The focus will be this new firmware update.
Yes, yes. Same here, man. I'm going to hopefully hang out with those guys for a while. You know, I mean, that would be fun.
Jim Simmons, Jarrod, do you have your guitar volume knob turned all the way up, or do you back off a little on your volume?
I never back off. It's either all the way up or all the way down. Yeah. If I ever back up, it's off like I did in that solo. It was back down to. I was like, how did I bump that? It's never. I'm not one of those rollback guys. I'm either all the way up or I got it off. Like right now, it's off. You know. So I don't do the rollback thing. It just doesn't work for me.
Indy, there's also, what's the Lomi Dark scent? L-O-M-M-I. It must be another cologne.
Yeah, it must be.
Well, anyway, it's 8:30. Yeehaw!
It is 8:30, and I had a blast playing for you guys tonight and hanging out with you guys. It was fun. Dude, seriously, I love this. I love this little thing. It's amazing. It is freaking awesome, you know, so... Again, for the price, you really can't beat this. You just can't for the price. I mean, I think this update, is going to be a huge deal for everyone. And IK Multimedia basically just, tipped the table over on the gear spectrum. I mean, they just were like, all right, you guys want, a no excuse kind of piece of gear? Here you go. I mean, this update is insane. It's such a huge thing. So congrats to everyone who's already bought one of these, and congrats to everyone who's actually going to do it, because this is a no-brainer purchase. And I'm not trying to sell you anything. I mean, I don't make any money if you buy their stuff, but I'm just saying, like, it is an absolute really good deal for you. I mean, name a product out there right now at that price that offers even half of what they're offering. I mean, it just doesn't exist. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode or the live stream and everything, and the stuff, and the conversations. We sure did. So, but I got a hot bowl of chili upstairs with my name on it, so I'm going to be eating. But anyways, thanks again for hanging out with us. Appreciate it. And like I always say, every day is a gift.
And thanks for spending part of your gift with us. Have a great week. We'll see you back next Sunday.
All right. God bless you guys. We'll see you all soon. I got a lot of episodes that I'm working on, so I'll see you on one of those. Have a great night.